There's not a lot that's worth much these days. But a man's word, it's got to mean something, right?
What do you want to know? Can I go?
Walking Dead is a hard show to be a fan of sometimes. Literally everything you like about the show can switch off suddenly.
But we have come this far. All of us still here.
So it's not like we can just stop watching it. For more TV shows and movie reviews, be sure to subscribe to Universe, and for more fun, add me on Twitter at Buddy Hutton. Now I normally say let's break down Walking Dead, but this episode didn't really have much to break down. So let's just have a nice chat about Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 3, Monsters. We find out that although there's 4 diverging storylines in the last episode, it was in fact only 3 different Savior outposts being attacked, with Daryl and Rick inside the outpost that Aaron and Eric and Tobin were attacking. We find out that Morales lost his family, unfortunately, after leaving Rick in Season 1, that he thinks Rick is a monster and that the Saviors are the only family he has left. And then Daryl shoots him in the neck. He does call Rick Peaches, which I tried to look up, but it was literally never said any time in the first season when they were together, so my only guess is that it's referencing their time in Georgia together.
We're gonna settle your shit, Peaches.
Georgia Peaches, I don't know. No idea. The guns they were looking for had been moved the previous day, and my guess was initially that Negan had been moving assets around trying to discern if he had a mole, but we find out later what the guns were being used for. Carol and Ezekiel's group are joyfully making their way to a fight with an enemy made up of
bloodthirsty rogues and unrepentant cutthroats bent on nothing short than our pitiless destruction.
Turns out that Carol can plan a pretty good fight. Let's do an ambush breakdown. The Saviors approach, doing a weird Mockingjay whistle thing. Half the Kingdom group with Ezekiel is acting as bait. Carol with the other half is hiding in the bushes. They pop up and shoot the Saviors. The baiters crouch and shoot the Saviors. The Saviors who had guns and were expecting to encounter people with guns didn't shoot their guns at all. The Kingdom group goes on to knock out 2 additional Savior outposts until Ezekiel forgets to knock on wood.
Not one.
Eric, who was shot last episode, and Aaron have a goodbye scene in a place not far from where the fight is taking place, but it seems to be devoid of gunshot noises.
Okay.
Also, when Eric is walking away as a zombie, Aaron starts yelling his name, and zombie Eric does not turn around. He just continues walking off into the zombie blue. The place seems to be made out of magic that sound doesn't penetrate.
Please.
I was very confused why Aaron needed to take baby Gracie so bad to Hilltop. Aaron, babies are a big decision. Your boyfriend just died. I mean, maybe you should wait a little bit before you make this big of a commitment. Jesus pisses everyone off. Me, Tara, Morgan, now Maggie.
Jesus.
When Maggie says Jesus here, she's not saying his name, she's saying, oh, Jesus. When he and Morgan were fighting, which was a pretty cool scene, I got really excited when Morgan almost stabbed Jesus in the neck because I wasn't wearing my glasses and I thought the episode just got amazing all of a sudden. And then Morgan killed Jesus by stabbing him in the neck. Man, that would have been awesome. I hate Jesus. Maggie lets Gregory back into Hilltop, which seems like a mistake until you think of the zany narrative that it's going to initiate, in which Gregory tries to, kidnap Maggie to get control of the Hilltop back, or some other cliche crap that's been done a bunch of other times.
What the hell?
Come on, man. You know you can be dramatic.
My favorite part was Eric and the chain gang running away from Morgan. The worst part of this episode was Aaron not crying when Eric was dying. He just kind of fake cries like I used to when I was a toddler and my mom wouldn't give me something. So he doesn't cry when Eric's actually a zombie and walking away. Best kill goes to the zombie who bites the scalp off the bald guy. The guy was actually mercy killed by Morgan at the end, but it was the zombie who started it. Despite the end of last season being all about finding guns, no one really picked up any guns this episode, which I found kind of weird. For more TV show breakdowns and movie reviews, subscribe to Universe. And for more of me, add me on Twitter at Buddy Hutton. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.